Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Always.
Today, we're going somewhere completely unexpected. We're talking about animals, ordinary creatures, like dogs or even pigs.
Right.
And get this, they're making incredible archaeological discoveries just by living their lives.
Yeah, it's wild. These animals, they can unearth some pretty amazing historical treasures just going about their daily business.
Not just a few old bones here and there, right?
No, no, we're talking about major breakthroughs, things that change our whole understanding of the past.
Okay, I'm hooked. Let's dig into this.
Okay, sure.
No pun intended. I'm trying to picture it like a dog, just out for a walk in the park, happily digging away.
Hmm.
What if instead of a lost tennis ball, it digs up a piece of ancient pottery?
That happens all the time.
Mm.
Dogs have an incredible sense of smell, so they can often detect things buried underground that we
Yeah.
humans would never even notice.
So you're saying a dog just playing around could stumble upon a clue too, like a lost settlement or a hidden burial site?
Exactly. And it's not just dogs. Think about pigs.
Okay.
Their instinct is to root around in the soil, right?
Right.
Now imagine a farmer's pig happily turning over the earth and boom! Ancient Roman coins. It's happened.
Hold on, pigs uncovering Roman coins. That sounds like something straight out of a movie.
It does, doesn't it? It's a reminder that history is all around us.
Literally under our feet.
Literally, just waiting to be discovered. And there are other animals, too, with this knack for unearthing the past.
Okay, give me another example. Who else?
Badgers. Expert diggers they are.
I can
They
imagine.
create these elaborate underground tunnel systems.
Right.
And sometimes those tunnels, well, they intersect with layers of history that are buried beneath our feet.
You're saying a badger, just going about its day, could accidentally stumble upon an ancient tomb or remnants of a Roman villa.
Exactly. Badger burrows have led archaeologists to all sorts of amazing discoveries.
It really makes you think, the past is closer than we think.
Oh, absolutely. Hidden just beneath the surface, sometimes in the most unexpected places.
So it's not just land animals making these discoveries, right? You mentioned something about beavers and underwater archaeology earlier.
Beavers are a fascinating case.
Okay.
They're not digging in the traditional sense,
Right, right.
but they're building dams, altering water levels.
Uh-huh.
And in the process, they can expose submerged artifacts, sometimes even entire structures that had been hidden for centuries.
So these beavers, they're accidentally creating underwater museums.
In a way, yes. They're giving us glimpses into a past that was previously inaccessible.
That's incredible.
It is.
It makes me wonder what other animals are out there, playing a role in these discoveries. What about something small, like a mole?
Don't underestimate those little diggers. They
Yeah.
might be small, but they're mighty.
Okay.
All those molehills we see in gardens and fields, well, those mounds of earth can contain all sorts of interesting things. Fragments of pottery, bone, even tiny tools from centuries ago.
Wow, so it's not just about big animals making big discoveries.
Nope. Sometimes the smallest creatures can reveal the most amazing secrets.
It's like a treasure hunt.
Hmm.
But the treasure map is written in the language of animal behavior.
I like that. It's a good way to think about it.
We've talked about small animals. What about really large animals? Do elephants ever contribute to these accidental discoveries?
Absolutely. Elephants are, well, they're powerful.
Right.
Their sheer size means they can unearth objects that would remain completely hidden to us.
Mm.
Imagine an elephant foraging for food and accidentally dislodging a large stone,
Yeah.
and that stone turns out to be part of an ancient wall or foundation.
It's like they're peeling back the layers of time.
Exactly.
Are there other large animals that do that too?
Oh, sure. Think about goats.
Okay.
They're naturally curious creatures, always exploring, roaming around.
Yeah.
Their wanderings often lead them to hidden areas, overgrown ruins, forgotten pathways.
So just by grazing and roaming, a goat could reveal the outlines of a lost settlement, a long forgotten road.
It's happened.
That's incredible. We've talked about big animals and small animals. Are there any, maybe ones we wouldn't expect that contribute to these discoveries too?
Believe it or not, rats and mice play a role too.
Really?
All that digging and tunneling they do can bring buried artifacts to the surface.
Wow, I never would guessed.
And it's not just their digging, it's their nesting habits too.
Nesting habits. I'm intrigued. Tell me more about that.
Well, rats and mice, they love cozy, secluded spots for their nests, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes those spots happen to be inside old artifacts, pottery, even ancient tools.
So they're not just uncovering artifacts, they're practically living in history.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It really is. So we've got Dogs, pigs, badgers, beavers, moles, elephants, goats, rats, and mice. Who else are we missing?
We can't forget our feathered friends.
Birds.
Yeah. Certain birds, like crows and magpies, are notorious for collecting shiny objects.
Yeah, I've seen.
Well, sometimes those shiny objects turn out to be ancient coins or lost pieces of jewelry. They incorporate them into their nests.
So, a bird's nest could hold a clue to a long-lost treasure.
Absolutely. It's like they're curating collections of history without even realizing it.
Amazing. I'm starting to think every animal is an archaeologist in disguise.
Well, there are even more examples. Foxes, with their burrowing habits, they're much like badgers, often unearthing fragments of pottery and other remnants of past civilizations as they dig their dens.
It's fascinating.
It is.
This common thread of digging and burrowing connects so many different animals to archaeological discovery.
It really highlights how interconnected the natural world is and how even the most ordinary animal behaviors can have a huge impact on our understanding of the past.
I'm starting to see the world in a whole new light, like every animal encounter could be a potential history lesson.
That's the spirit. Keep your eyes open. You never know what you might discover.
It really makes you wonder just how many archaeological treasures are out there,
Oh, I know.
just hidden in plain sight, waiting for a curious creature to come along and dig them up.
Exactly.
We've been talking about all these individual animals, like a dog finding pottery or a beaver uncovering a structure.
Uh-huh.
But are there ever discoveries where multiple species were involved?
All the time.
Mm.
Sometimes it takes a whole team effort, a sequence of events involving different animals,
Okay.
to bring a truly remarkable find to light.
I'd love to hear an example.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's say a badger burrows into an area, maybe near a hillside,
Okay.
and without realizing it, it exposes a section of an old Roman road.
Okay.
Then some goats come along, they're grazing, clearing the vegetation, and they reveal even more of the pathway. Finally, a dog, out for a walk with its owner,
Mm-hmm.
sniffs out a buried coin or artifact along that same path.
Wow. So it's like a chain reaction of discovery.
Exactly.
Each animal playing a part in uncovering a piece of the path.
It's a beautiful illustration of how nature works.
Yeah.
Even seemingly unrelated events can converge
Right.
to create something truly remarkable.
It's a good reminder that we're all connected
We are.
and that the world is full of surprises.
You never know where the next clue might come from.
I'm curious, are there any particular animal discoveries that stand out? You know, ones that really changed our understanding of history?
Oh, there are so many. One that comes to mind immediately is the discovery of Pompeii.
Pompeii, the Roman city.
That's the one. Buried by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius.
Oh, wow.
It was lost for centuries. And guess what led to its rediscovery?
What?
A dog digging in a vineyard.
A dog unearthed a lost city. That's incredible.
It is. That discovery opened up a treasure trove of information about Roman life.
It must have been like a time capsule.
It was frozen in time by the volcanic ash.
Hmm.
Pompeii gave us this unprecedented glimpse into everyday life in ancient Rome.
Wow.
Their homes, their shops, their art, their culture, it's all there.
Amazing. I'm curious, we've talked a lot about animals as these accidental archaeologists, but how has technology changed the way we approach these discoveries?
Oh, technology is a game changer. It's helping us amplify the impact of these animal discoveries in so many ways.
Like how?
Well, for example, ground-penetrating radar.
Yeah.
That can help us map out buried structures
Right.
or artifacts that animals might have partially exposed.
Makes sense.
Then there's DNA analysis, which helps us identify the specific species involved, giving us clues about their behavior and the environment at the time.
So we're learning more about the animals in the historical context.
Exactly. And then there's 3D modeling,
Mhm.
which allows us to virtually reconstruct these ancient sites, bringing them to life in a whole new way.
It's like technology's giving us a superpower,
It is, kind of,
allowing us to see beyond what's immediately visible
right?
and delve deeper into the stories behind these discoveries.
It helps us connect the dots, piece together the puzzle, and extract even more knowledge from these remarkable finds.
And as technology keeps advancing,
Yes.
who knows what mysteries will unravel next?
That's the exciting part. The possibilities are
Yes.
endless.
Speaking of mysteries, has there been a discovery aided by technology that really stands out? You know, one that was particularly groundbreaking or unexpected?
There are so many great examples, but one that comes to mind is the discovery of an ancient settlement in the Amazon rainforest.
Oh, wow.
For years, archaeologists thought the rainforest was sparsely populated before Europeans arrived.
I see.
But then, satellite imagery revealed these strange, geometric patterns in the ground.
Okay.
Okay, patterns that were too deliberate to be natural.
So something man-made.
Exactly. Researchers started investigating, using ground-penetrating radar and LiDAR technology to map the area.
And what did they find?
They found remnants of vast, interconnected settlements,
Wow.
with roads, plazas, and irrigation systems, all hidden beneath the dense jungle canopy.
So these ancient civilizations were essentially invisible to us
They were.
until technology helped us see through the rainforest.
Exactly.
That must have completely changed our understanding of the Amazon before Columbus.
It did. This discovery, along with others like it, is rewriting history books, proving that the Amazon was far more populated and complex than we ever imagined.
Amazing. It makes you wonder how many other lost cities or civilizations are still out there, hidden from view, just waiting to be uncovered by technology.
It's a tantalizing thought.
Yeah.
A whole world of undiscovered history just waiting to be revealed.
Yeah.
It underscores the power of combining technology with traditional archaeological methods.
It's an exciting time to be an archaeologist. But as we celebrate these discoveries, I think it's important to also consider the ethical implications
Oh, absolutely.
of this unique intersection between the animal world and archaeology.
You're right. While these animal discoveries are fascinating
Yeah.
and invaluable, we need to make sure we're not causing any harm to the animals
Right.
or to the archaeological sites themselves.
So if a dog digs up a fragile artifact,
Yeah.
we need to be careful.
Exactly. We need to intervene carefully to prevent any damage.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Finding that harmony between, our fascination with the past
Right.
and our responsibility to protect the animals and the artifacts.
Exactly.
It's a delicate balance.
It is.
It sounds like it requires collaboration
Oh, absolutely.
between archaeologists, animal behaviorists,
Yeah.
conservationists.
All working together to ensure that these discoveries benefit both science and the natural world.
So it's not just about unearthing the past, right? It's
Okay.
about understanding
Yes.
and respecting
Uh-huh.
the entire ecosystem that surrounds those discoveries.
Absolutely. It's about recognizing that these animals aren't just tools for our own curiosity.
Right.
They're living beings
Yeah.
with their own intrinsic value
Right.
and their own important role to play in the grand scheme of things.
It's a good reminder.
It is.
We can't just view these animals as accidental archaeologists, can we?
No, we can't.
We have to appreciate them as partners in exploration,
I like that.
helping us unlock these mysteries of the past.
Partners in exploration. That's a great way to put it. It's much more respectful
It is.
and accurate.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From playful dogs unearthing those pottery shards
Mm-hmm.
to those beavers revealing entire underwater worlds.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's clear that the animal kingdom is full of these accidental archaeologists.
Absolutely. And with the help of technology, we're able to delve even deeper into the stories behind these discoveries.
Yeah.
Connect the dots, piece together the puzzle of the past.
It's truly remarkable how these seemingly ordinary creatures
I know.
can help us uncover these extraordinary chapters of history.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it?
It really does. What other secrets are out there?
So many, I'm sure.
Just waiting to be discovered.
I think that's the beauty of archaeology.
Yeah.
It's a constant process of discovery,
Yeah.
a never-ending quest to understand our past and our place in the world.
And who knows, maybe one day it'll be you or me making that groundbreaking discovery.
Yeah.
All thanks to the keen senses of our animal companions.
Wouldn't that be something?
It would. But even if we don't make headlines, we can all contribute to this fascinating field
We can.
by staying curious, observing the world around us,
Yeah.
and appreciating that interconnectedness of all living things.
Well said. It's a reminder that the pursuit of knowledge is a collaborative effort involving humans, animals, and the ever-evolving tapestry of life.
Beautiful. So keep your eyes open, your minds curious, and never underestimate the power of a curious creature to reveal those secrets of the past.
Well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of unintentional animal archaeologists. We hope you've enjoyed exploring this fascinating intersection of the animal kingdom and human history.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep marveling at the unexpected ways the natural world reveals the wonders of the past.